Hello, hello, and welcome. All right, I'm just getting things set up here. Apparently, people don't like to keep up the files that kind of show what I wanted to do for today, and I'm just kind of winging it right now. By the way, you can let me know if the music is too loud compared to my voice or anything like that, because some people gave me that note after the fact, and I kind of wish I had known beforehand. But anyway, welcome. Welcome to the stream. All right. There we are. Okay, everything looks like it's working the way it's supposed to. So let's check out the chat here. Hello, Lizette. Welcome back. Aiden, welcome. Melly Mel, welcome. You made it early this time. Awesome. And Heather, thank you so much for holding it down here. Now, I had wanted to create a bunch of different title cards and all that stuff, but I'm going to say, well, actually, I'm going to give everybody like 5 minutes or so. Hello, Maribel. Welcome. And hello, Justine. Hi, everybody. Awesome. Awesome to see some people coming back here and having enjoyed themselves. Well, at least I hope you did last week. So we're going to get started here with something interesting. I think it's today or tomorrow. Let me check the calendar here. So it's tomorrow, Thursday, November 5th, is National Redhead Day, which means I couldn't think of any other redhead for us to get started with but Jessica Rabbit. So this is just a warm-up. We're just having fun here. We're gonna make an attempt at Jessica Rabbit. I hope you all are ready for that. We're gonna get started in about 5 minutes. So go ahead and sharpen your pencils, get your paper, and we're gonna do this. Speaking of, I should probably sharpen my own pencils. I was too busy with setting everything up that I didn't. How's everybody doing out there? Chat looks like it's moving a little bit. Love the music. I feel like I should have a glass of wine or champagne with me. I mean, if you would like to be drinking a glass of something or a bottle of something while you do this sketching, I highly encourage that. Anything that helps the creative energy come out of you. Better? Yeah, a little bit better. So how's the balance with the music and the voice? I'm going to be about here drawing, obviously, doing the things. But let me know how things are sounding. Justine has a glass of wine. Rachel has a glass of wine. Or you have wine. I don't know if you've opened it. Cannot confirm. But there is wine being had out there. That's wonderful. So just let me know, guys, if the music is kind of hiding my voice. I don't really know how important my voice is to this if you're just watching my hands here or what I'm drawing. So, whatever. Enjoy the music if that's what makes you happy. Alrighty. I just need to take a quick photo here. This is how we successfully promote ourselves. Alright. You can use whatever medium you like. You don't necessarily have to use a pencil, but I will tell you, if you are using oil pastels, you're using pastels, I'm trying to think of what colors you want. If it's Jessica Rabbit, you're going to want a couple different shades of red. One that's like for hair, and another one that's for like red sequin dress, a peach color for the skin, another red for the lipstick. You're gonna want like a darkish purple or blue for these gloves that go on the hands and go all the way up the arms, a gold type of color or something to go for some earrings, and then finally green for the eyes, and then another type of purple for the eyebrows. All right, it looks like there's thank you guys so much for coming aboard here. Okay, voice to music balance. It looks good. It sounds good. Okay. Hello, Aiden Ball. Good to see you. Hello, Kim. Nice to see you. All right, awesome. Lots of friends here today. We're gonna give everybody just one more minute to get settled in, okay? In honor of National Redhead Day, we are going to be warming up with Jessica Rabbit, all right? And I see a lot of you are grabbing glasses of wine in order to facilitate this drawing. I think it just went from one version of this song to another one. That's so funny. So what I've done is I've clipped out all of the different songs from Resort TV, or whatever it's called, the channel from the resorts, the information channel, and I've clipped out every single song that I didn't get copyright claimed by, and put them in a big playlist and just hit random. And hopefully that means that I'll see less copyright claims and have to clean them out later, but also hopefully it means a lot more variety for everybody. Just making sure I got everything set up that I wanted set up. Aiden, yes, of course I remember you from Six Flags. We're basically friends now, right? I've seen you twice. Actually, I'll tell everybody a quick story here about Aiden Ball, who's in the chat. He was watching my live stream at Six Flags while also somehow appearing in it, and he caught himself being in the stream, and then got up the courage to say hi to me, which was really cool because that was the first person who ever did that. And then that was, I want to say, middle of September, and then he came by, saw me again at the park just this past Sunday for the last day of the Halloween event at Six Flags and said hi to me, which is really cool. Alright guys, so I hope you're ready, you're thinking curvy thoughts, and we're gonna get started. So I'm trying to think, how much space do we leave for the hair? I think the hair kind of hugs the head. It's not too, there's not too much volume going on. It's more draping. So I'm trying to see how much here. Let's bring that down here. So we're gonna draw an oval, very human head. I don't know why I'm saying very human. I guess it's because we haven't really drawn a human. No, well, I don't know if you'd call Hades a human. We drew that last week, and that was something. So we want some of just a head like that, a little oval. Then what do we want next here? What do we call this? Like a heart? Or more of a triangle, a rounded triangle. Leave a little bit of a gap. But we do have to start accommodating a crazy bust. I'm trying to think proportion-wise. 2 heads high, this triangle. And I want to say 2 heads wide, so let's see. I drew my head about this much. So I want it to be about here. I don't know. This is where things can already start going wrong. If you don't get the proportions right, it can start looking like a crazy bodybuilder or something like that. It's very unforgiving, but like I said, this is just to have fun. I don't think anybody decided, like, I think I already drew like Buzz Lightyear rather than Jessica Rabbit because it's too even, right? But this is just the outline to give us a guide. Maybe we can save this, right? Okay, hopefully. Let's just put an arm out here. This is like the shoulder. So you have to imagine this is going up, out into a shoulder that's giving a little attitude. And that'll go down like that. This shoulder coming down like this. Out would eventually go onto a hip, but we're only doing like the torso. King Tata, you feel free, whatever medium and implements, whatever sort of accoutrements you want to use, please go for it. Whatever you are feeling. I'm doing pencil because I think it's the easiest thing to just quickly do here, but if you're feeling something else, by all means. Alright, so we're going to start drawing a little bit of hair. About slightly left to halfway down the face here, and then draping into halfway through the face, almost like a mini yin yang, but not quite the entire face. And then this is going to go out. It's not going to hit the shoulder. It's going to point down towards where this bit of the arm is. So you want it kind of there, here, there. Then leave this little bit hanging out up top. I'm going to darken and kind of commit to the top of the head here. Then when we get about to the center or the peak of this swoop here, we're going to put in an ear. And then as we're coming down towards the bottom of this, so I want to make the ear a little bigger. We want to add the earring. Then from there, we want to bring this into a small point right here. Alright, so something like that, and then I'm going to go ahead and commit to whatever this drapey hair is. Alright. So now more facial features. I want to try to get that done because it's probably the easiest part to all of this. It's okay if you're having trouble with this or whatever. This is just for fun. I don't think this is ever going to be something that's going to be allowed at a Disney park where you're going to be able to do this. So just we're having fun with it. All right. So first we're going to attempt. What do you guys think would be easiest? I think some lips would be easiest to try to add the mouth here. Now, right at the bottom, trying to think here. Nostril would probably fit right where this turn is, and then right in towards the middle of the face. It's literally just a dot. I don't know if that's going to show up on camera that well. Actually, let me bring this in a little. Okay. So there's just this little dot for the nostril. And then imagine there's, I'm just gonna lightly do, if you split this here and then from not halfway. Trying to figure out how to explain the placement of the lips here. So we got half the face. It's definitely to the left here. And then for the eyes, it's also going to be similar, where it's over here. Yeah, it's going to be halfway through the ear. So how can we relate this down to the mouth here? Let's see. Even if we take that in half, that won't get us there. I'm trying to do geometry, sorry guys. I'm going to go to the eye because apparently that's easier. We're gonna go from halfway through the ear here. Actually, it should be more like here. So halfway through the head. You can go from wherever you put the earring and bisect there, or from the hair and go halfway through that. The eye is going to be sort of a, I don't know what kind of shape to call this actually. Like a pear that's pointed towards where all of this intersects. Then we're going to half it. We're actually less than half it. Then an eyebrow up top. An eyelash right here. And then an eye underneath and the pupil. She's just all eye right now. I connected her eyelashes to so, oops. I can add another line here for the bust to make it less like it's one big heaving piece and she's not wearing some sort of weird armor. And what else can we do here? I think the hair is okay-ish. I think if we cleaned up some of the lines, it might not be as terrible, but for the most part, that is as good as it's gonna get from me. How's everybody doing out there? She's not bad, she's just drawn that way. You mean she's not terrible, she just needs more practice apparently. I should have worked on this a little bit more. I only took one stab at this earlier in the day and it, as you can see, it got better. But it could get even better. Two heaving pecs are better. But anyway, this is just the warm-up, guys. Alright? I just wanted to have a little bit of fun here with celebrating the National Redhead Day. I mean, we could have done Quasimodo instead to celebrate. Alright, I need to quickly pull up the page for the next drawing. You guys don't need to look at this anymore, I'm sorry. Don't ever trust Pinterest to remember something you saved. It's horrible to try to find it again. What on earth? Your Jessica looks a little like Quasimodo. I'm sorry, Justine. Alright, guys. Hopefully you've had a chance to finish up your Jessica Rabbits or whatever you're calling them. Hey, how about Christine the car? I do not know Christine the car. I can Google that real quick, see if I can make something up for it, but I do not know Christine the car. Wait, didn't they rename it to Hidden Mickeys? Rename what to Hidden Mickeys? I mean, there are things called Hidden Mickeys. I think there's whole books on where to find them all over the parks. And in animation and stuff like that. 1957 Plymouth in cherry red. What animation is that from? Oh, it's some sort of murder car. Okay, well, I don't think we're doing that. Oh, by the way, I got a bunch of Sour Patch Kids. Lucky me. One thing I was meaning to do is I picked this up. My friend sent me a care package here and got this Polynesian thing, so I'm gonna light it up and see how it is. It's from the Magic Candle Company. It's supposed to smell like the lobby of the Polynesian. We'll see about that. Thank you, Sammy, for the Sour Patch Kids. This stream is brought to you by Polynesian Candles and Sour Patch Kids. Alright, here's a question for you guys. Do you prefer watermelon or just the regular Sour Patch Kids? Watermelon or the kids? I'm not sure. I just eat them all because I get nervous about making decisions. Yeah, I wish that with all the equipment I have here, I wish I could just funnel smells to each of you. Alright, looks like regular. Most people like regular. Can't say I blame you. Regular is good. Now, what is another day here today? Does anybody know who is celebrating a special day Disney-wise, Disney character-wise? Somebody's celebrating an 80th anniversary. Did any of you know that? 80th anniversary of this character we're gonna draw next. Oh, have a good night, Melly Mel. Oh, and by the way, guys, I don't know if I've mentioned it yet, but you can tag me if you're going to share what you've drawn on social media. Tag me Thrills AND Magic on Instagram or Twitter or wherever else you're throwing that up on. Yes, Jen, Daisy Duck. We are gonna be drawing Daisy Duck. Sorry, it is not Elvis. I don't think Elvis ever did anything with Disney, did he? But yep, that's right. It is Daisy Duck's 80th birthday today. Alright, so we're going to draw a head today. Thinking... do we want to draw the clubhouse bow or I think just the regular big bow, kind of like the size that Minnie wears. The clubhouse one, they made a lot smaller for some reason. I think because it's supposed to be like a younger Daisy. Anyway, so we'll want, I think... wow, that bow is about the same height as her head. So, I should probably look. I got the whole thing here. Let's zoom out a little, I think. Alright, let's draw this. So we're gonna leave about half the page for the bow, and then down here we're gonna draw a circle. For her head. I'm gonna draw a line down the middle. Draw it nice and light if you can. Then go about not halfway, but imagine half of half. Here's like a dot for halfway. We're actually gonna go halfway from there. This candle is making some evil noises for some reason. I wonder if it's that wood wick. So we're gonna go there, and then we're gonna go with another half line. This is probably the type of lines that they would have given you at Animation Academy or Experience. So what we want to do here, we want to draw a big old wide W from here. Looks like from here. This is going to be the bill. So we want to go from here to here. This is the top of the bill. Going through the center. And out. From there, bring this around about halfway in between these two lines. Because then gonna get a little smile line out that way. Draw the rest of the bill. It's gonna be something like that. Alright. From there, we're gonna want to draw a line at the bottom of the mouth. And then another line to just kind of indicate that that mouth is open. And draw a nice little line in the middle of the bill here, just to give it a little depth. Now what we've set up here is kind of where the eyes should go. So we want, wherever this line is ending, want a nice big circle that's going basically almost to the top here. eyes are real big. I want to leave just a little bit of room for those big old eyelashes. And this here, which I don't know what to call that. But right about, I don't know, about halfway up, if you take this here, put a little halfway line there, put that little eyelid there, then we're going to draw eyelash. Then the actual eye itself will be set right down here. Let's see. Trying to get an idea of where the heck this eye is supposed to be. I see. Okay. So I'm just giving this rough idea of where the eye is. Alright, then we need the next eye on the other side. Oh, I'm burning the Polynesian candle. Alright, so then same thing over here for the eye. Set it in sort of over here. Could be a little bit bigger. That's about where we want it. Let's see. And about halfway up. And this, like, I still don't know what to call that part here. But, there we want eyelash, eyelash, eyelash. And from there, 2 lines here, then another line connecting over here. Then right in the middle here, almost like she's open. A lot easier to get to and enjoy, you know? How do you make a candle that smells like a grease trap? I don't know, man. That's on you. If you want to make your own little small shop and theme it after terrible smells of Six Flags Over Georgia, please be my guest. I hope they sell. Alright, self-criticisms on this. Mouth is not big enough. I don't know why I did it that way, but the actual mouth should have probably been down here, but I blame whatever proportions. This is the problem when I try to use proportions of that somebody else has prepared on Pinterest. They make adjustments that you don't see from one step to the next. So I'm looking at their step. So the bottom of my circle ended somewhere around here, when it should have been actually twice the length. So the bottom of the mouth should have ended somewhere around here to give her a longer face instead of this kind of really kitty face. Interesting. Well, I learned something there. Nice setup, thank you. You're shading right now, that's awesome. Alright, we're gonna do one last drawing in like a minute or two. So, if anybody didn't know, while I'm enjoying my Sour Patch Kids, is that it is National Candy Day. That's right. There's all sorts of... I have no idea what to draw, honestly. So, I take my cues off of this calendar that one of my friends makes every month that has... She aggregates all of the different, like, anniversaries for Disney and national whatever days, like National Sloth Day was the first time around, and I didn't know what to draw, and we ended up doing Flash. So, it's National Candy Day. I usually end with something that just, I slap a cute face on it and we call it good. So, I think we're gonna do something like that. Thank you so much, man. Do I have any advice on character design? Not really. I mean, the one thing that everybody kind of says, in order to make a character like iconic, the silhouette has to be noticeable. Alright, I know what I want to do. Okay, you guys ready for our last little sketch that we're going to do here? It started rough. I think a lot of us got it back with Daisy Duck. And now we're going to sprint to the finish line here with cotton candy. We're going to do some cute cotton candy for National Cotton Candy Day. However, we are going to do the one that was in the Wishables. Now, we're not going to do the sparkly eyes. We're just going to do the little cutesy face. All right? All right. Sorry, I have to make adjustments here. I wish I had a second monitor. But we're going to be doing this sort of like cute little one. I'll show you guys real quick here. We're going to be doing this. So prepare yourselves. We're going to interpret this very quickly. So we're going to draw circle, 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 little triangle at the bottom, slap a cute face on it, and we're going to have an awesome night. Okay? Now the texture, you guys feel free to add texture if you want. Alright? That is completely up to you. But you just want to make it feel smushable, right? So we're going to do a circle. I'm going to do it very lightly. Almost like a gumdrop, to be honest. Meaning that it's like a dome, and then because it has to go into the little whatever this is called, the little holder, the cone holder thingy. I'm gonna quickly give it that. I'm gonna try to make it as puffy as possible, strange and puffy and cute. Then we have to draw the ears, which are not even Mickey proportioned. I'm going to draw one for you. It's like almost teddy bear proportioned. It's very strange. I'm going to draw the whole circle, but you know it shouldn't be. It's just supposed to be attached. Oh, a perfect song came on, right? So I'm going to just start embellishing like little lines upon lines to embellish the fluff. And then the same thing here. Alright, let's check chat real quick. All of you sketching and humming. That's pretty cute. I mean, do you? If this is how you relax, relax. Alright, so remember, to make things look cute, you just smash the features kind of close together and have the mouth kind of high up between the eyes. So we're gonna put those eyes like somewhere towards the middle here and here. Now I just want to, I wish I had like a little mouth thing that I could show you, but like if you put the mouth down here, it's gonna look way different than if it's up here, you know, because it's gonna have a small face. So I usually will put the tops, like the top of the mouth, like somewhere in the same plane as the bottom of the eyes. It'll be different, very different if you do that. I'm just gonna try to cover it up. Is that visible? And if you put the mouth somewhere down here or something like that, it's gonna look very different, right? So put that mouth all cutie up at the top there. And then I can embellish it with like a happy cartoony face. Then give it eyelashes. And even give it a little tongue here. And then color this in black. And then if you want, optionally, you can put in the eyes and then color in around them. The way it's supposed to look like a star, like it's magic, you know? So you can put in a little magical star and then color it in. I don't know how it's going to look, but that's kind of what they did with all of those wishables. I kind of don't like that. I kind of like just the black, regular black eyes. I wish they hadn't made all of the wishables with stars in their eyes, but I get it. But I think even without stars in their eyes, they can be pretty cute. And there you go. I just realized if you draw a mouth and you draw a line down here, it can look like a double chin. So I'm just gonna go for it and give it a double chin. Alright, how's chat doing here? Having a blue name means you are a moderator, correct. Have you ever been to Universal Studios Orlando, Florida? Yes, I have. I've tried to go this year twice, 3 times, and yeah, COVID and then heart surgery got in the way. Anyone ever consider remaking Who Framed Roger Rabbit with Crash? No, nobody's ever done that. I don't know if you know this, but it's very difficult to get everybody with all those different properties to agree on anything. Especially back in the day when Mickey Mouse and Bugs Bunny were on the same level. Actually, I think Bugs Bunny is having a birthday pretty soon. Alright. How'd everybody do? How's everybody making out here? Let me know. I realize that everybody is drawing right now, so you can't exactly chat. It's a funny thing to think about. You're doing the live stream, you're checking on chat, but we're all here having a good time. Where is the thing to open this? Just want one little watermelon, sour watermelon, before the stream is over. You went to Universal 4 months ago and it feels magical to say the least. You also went to the Disney the day after. That sounds nice. .3D modeling in Blender sounds a lot of fun. I haven't done that yet. And I think that's where I've seen a lot of people do some really fun simulations. Justine says, you're with Lizette. This was very fun. Wine added the challenge, and I learned I am terrible at this. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, you want to see the... It's cotton candy. So it's, you know, pink. Alright, I think that should be good enough. I can also always, like, send this to you, but it's the cotton candy wishable. Alright, what else? What else? Yes, please keep the chat family friendly. I know for a fact that I have some kids, some underage people in the chat. I'm really feeling this Polynesian candle. It's nice. Would recommend it. Actually, you know what? I just realized I have this freaking wax melter. I have this wax melter that I have not used at all yet. What I'm going to do for future live streams, I'm going to order a whole bunch of those and we'll test them out week to week. All your favorite Disney scents. Now, here's another thing. I don't know if they do other kinds of scents like at Universal. Is there a scent for like Hogsmeade or Diagon Alley or anything like that? I have no idea. Do any of you guys know? That'd be awesome. I don't know why I drew this line. This is a dumb line. I'm going by the rule that I should not use eraser, so I'm going to leave that there. Yeah, I would totally recommend the Polynesian one. I'm excited, very excited for the other one that Sammy got me. If you've seen my Instagram stories, you know that she just sent me like this gigantic care package because of my surgery. And she sent me the Orange Groves candle, which I don't know if that's going to be too much orange for me. But it's based off of the orange from Soarin' over California. I'm super excited for that. Park Scents candle has some of those scents, meaning universal scents. I don't know if they're based on anything. Like, maybe somebody's already made one that's butterbeer, because that's easy, or pumpkin juice, because those are self-explanatory. But I don't know if anybody's done, like, I don't know. What does a minion smell like? Do I want to know what a minion smells like? It's probably kind of gross. Is there a smell at Cabana Bay? I don't know. But Cabana Bay is a really nice resort if you've ever stayed there. Or if you haven't considered it, it's got a really cool vibe. It's like take parts of the Pop Century and just really build up on it. So what is it called? Park Scents. Alright. Minions probably smell like bananas. That's probably true. What else? What other scents could there be? Would you get a swamp-scented candle for Shrek? What would Men in Black smell like if they did a ride based on that? That's right, Jen. They got a bowling alley in there. I don't know what the Mummy would smell like. Mel's Diner would smell like a diner. That's kind of easy. Well, Heather, Kim was saying that they probably smell like, the Minions probably smell like bananas. So, that could be funny. Rachel, Minions would probably smell like EO. I don't know if they... I don't know much about Minion anatomy to know if they have sweat glands in order to do that. I think that they anatomically are like giant meatballs, and they probably smell like the things that they eat. And since they really like fruit, apparently, like apples and bananas, I assume that they smell like some weird fruit salad. Grease and guts. I don't know what guts smell like, man. Actually, no, I do know what guts smell like, but that's only because I've been to an autopsy. I like that idea. They probably would smell like bananas. They for sure don't shower, but I don't know if they actually sweat. Do you think they sweat? I don't feel like rewatching Despicable Me or the Minions movie to see if they sweat or not. They probably pantomime sweating or being tired or wiping sweat from their brow. What does the Rip Ride rocket smell like? It smells like a waste of money. That's what it smells like. How much did they spend on that thing? Like 500 million or something? Like an obscene amount of money on that. It smells like burning money. That's what it smells like. Alright, I am glad we are debating whether or not Minions sweat. I hope that you guys will let me know what sort of conclusions we've come to here. If we can decide by next week, that'll be everybody's homework. Do Minions sweat? Magic Candle has a Halloween Horror Nights scent? Huh. Interesting. I want to look that up real quick while we're all just hanging out here. Magic Candle Company, who is not a sponsor of this, so I don't know why I'm like repping them so hard. Who here is anybody here have a small shop? Oh, Kim. Kim has a small shop. Kim, please promote your small shop. If anybody needs masks, you can head over to Kim's Etsy. You want a Minion candle if it smells like fruits? I mean, I can't promise that it does because we don't know if they sweat or not. Candles. All smell fragrances. What are wax melts, air fresheners, hand soap, bath products, hand sanitizer? Woo! These people are moving it. All fragrances. Pineapple Whip is really good. But Kim, put your link in there. Oh, okay, there it goes. Yeah. What does the Floridian smell like? I can't remember that. Flying Over Fiji. What's that based on? I don't know what Flying Over Fiji is supposed to simulate. Rome Burning. That's supposed to be like, what's it called? Like Spaceship Earth. Then there's Splash Mountain, or Splash, which is just the bromated water. Ooh, there's one for confectionery? I didn't know that. What? That sounds amazing. Tiki Terrace, the bakery, Mouse Waffles. Walter's office? It sounds so weird to hear it described as Walter. Walter. Ugh. Oh, they do have African Lodge. I think I want to pick that one up, or at least the Maxwell. Wax Melt. Universal has themed candy bars. Yeah, they have one that has bacon in it. We need to catch up with the rest of the show. Extraterrestrial Forest. The E.T. ride. What the heck does that smell like? What does E.T.'s ride smell like? Features top notes of metallic and moss, middle notes of fir needles and musk, all resting upon base notes of balsam and sandalwood. Okay. Musk, metallic, and moss. Interesting. They made one for Norway. I don't know what Pop Century smells like. They made Pumpkin King, which is just pumpkins and pumpkin spice. Haunted Holiday Peel, Star Anise, Clove, Cranberry, Fir Needle, Sugarcane, and Coconut. I don't think there's anything I've ever smelled like that before. What does Christmas down Main Street smell like? That could be cool, actually. Let's see. Christmas sugar cookies. It doesn't describe what's in it. Just that it smells like sugar cookies. And freshly baked other things. So that was unexciting. Alright, I'm done. I swear I'm done. And apparently that's a wrap. You have a lot of just random things to say that don't contribute to the chat. What the heck? You have, like, you've basically, that's a wrap. I don't have, like, my spam stuff on there, but you caught whatever, like, the defaults are. Like, that's, dude, you gotta relax. If you type too much and don't, like, I guess I need a slow timer or something so that discussion can happen and people can't spam. Today I learned. Uh-oh, Rachel, this isn't a Disney or Universal scent, but what do we think about having a candle that smells like an office supply store? Oh, you mean like a Staples? I don't know. That could be interesting, I guess. I'm thinking of like fresh paper or something? I don't know. At any rate, guys, I am going to start wrapping it up here. So I will leave the music on for you guys for a little bit while I start closing things up. I'll leave the chat up and going. I'm just going to turn off cameras and stuff, okay?